500 more at 2002 at 2200 bid 5 2005 2005 at 2500 a bid 5 try again at 2500 bid I'll take a single at 2500 bid 6 if you wish at 2500 bid hold on at 2500 bid hold the division up for the 2005 at Messrs Hughes 2005 Hughes Brothers. Lot number 2, Frogmore Helen. See her on the front of the catalogue in the younger days. She won the Welsh. She was reserve junior at the Welsh in 2014. She won the interbreed at the Welsh in 2015. She won the pairs interbreed championships, the interbreed team of 5. And the last Limousin to win the Royal Welsh Interbreed Championship. And you see right through the herd how she's breeding. She's in calf to Jerry Gillian Glen, which is the lot number 7 is what, Chris? Yeah, is a full. The embryo or the calf, I should say, inside the cow will be a full sibling to lot number 7, who, in my opinion, is about the best beast in the sale. Lot number 2, real breeders animal here, mine. Lot number 2, and where rescue for then 10,000, 8,000 away, 5 and go, 5,000 away, 5,000, 3 and go then, 3,000, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, at 2,000, Guinea Iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, 2,005, 2,008, 3,000, 3 bid 2, 325, 358, 4,000, 4 bid 2, 425, 455, 5,000 Guinea, at 5,000 Guinea Iron bid at 5,000, 5,000 a bid at 5 seated, at 5,000 Guinea, at 5,000 Guinea Iron bid at 5,000, 5,000 a bid at 5 in some cow mine, at 5,000 Guinea, and she's brought for sale, help yourselves, 5,005, 5,005, 5,005, at 6 bid, 5, 6,5, 6,005, at 6,500 bid, hold the division going on, at 6,005, at 6,500 bid, hold on, at 6,500 bid, hold the division, help the ring on, at 7 bid, 7,000 Guinea, at 7,000 Guinea bid, hold down here, at 7, my bid Tweeddale, at 7,000 Guinea, at 7,000 Guinea bid, hold on, at 7,000 Guinea bid, hold the division, help the ring on, at 7,000 at 7. Charlie Bowden, 7,000 guineas. Hold on, we have some embryos to sell. Lot number 3. Lot number 3, there's 2 lots of grade 1 embryos, there's 3 in each. We sell per embryo, you take 3 of them. The Willodge Cerberus out of Ironstone Frangelica, so they'll be full siblings to Helen. That's okay. There's 2 embryos left at home by Emsley's Colossus. No. That's fine. There's 2 lots of 3 grade 1 embryos. The Willodge Cerberus out of Ironstone Frangelica. The resulting progeny will be full brother or sister to Frogmore Helen. We sell per embryo and you take 3 at a time, and there's 2 lots of them. Right, anybody away for them? Then 1,008, 85, 500 away, 500, 200 bid, 200 guinea, at 2 bid, 2 double line bid at 200, 200 bid at 2, at 200 guinea, at 2 bid, 2 double line bid at 200, 200 bid 50, 250, online free, 300, at 3 bid, 3 double line bid at 300, 300 bid at 50, 350, at 50 bid at 50 for 4, 400, at 4 bid, 450, 450, at 50 bid at 50, 450, 450, at 450 bid, hold the division, 500 more, at 450 guinea, 5 bid, at 5 bid, 5 double line bid at 500, 500 guinea, 500 guineas, at 500 guinea bid, hold the division, 50 small end, at 500 guinea, at 500 guinea bid, hold the White, we thank him for his instruction to offer the Frogmore herd. I'm sure we'll all agree they're a very impressive run of cattle, and that's followed on by some great consignments of heifers from some of the top herds in the UK. Chris has left £10 in the 1,000. Look, that'll be given out when you pay your bill in the office, or if you're buying online, it will be knocked off as discount. And other than that, I will get down to business. Yeah, Chris points out the TB status of the herd. Some of these cows have been tested 3 times already this year to go showing. All passed, never had a case of TB on the farm, and you can buy them with confidence. Right, we'll get down to business. Lot number 1, Miss Kim Gamble. She's an Oxygen daughter. Sammy on the dam line. She's never been flushed, but as you can see, she's produced champions. She's one of the matriarchs of the herd. And she is sold in calf to Plumtree Fantastic. PD'd in calf to the date on the catalogue. Right, lot number 1. Right there, we're asking for her lane. Some cow at 5,004, Borderway lane, 3,002, 2,000 away, 2,000, 1,500, bid, 1,005, at 1,500 a bid, 15, 1,500 guinea, 1,005, at 1,500 a bid, 15, 1,500, 16, 16, 1,006, at 1,600 a bid, 16, 18, 18, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, 2,000 guinea 2, 2,002, at 2,200 a bid, 2 bid, 2,002 bid, hold the division, 500 more, at 2,002, at 2,200 bid, 5, 2005, 2005, at 2,500 a bid, if I would try again, at 2,500 bid, I'll take a single, at 2,500 bid, 60 if you wish, at 2,500 bid, hold on, at 2,500 bid, hold the division, up for the 2005, Messrs Hughes, 2005, Hughes Brothers. Lot number 2, Frogmore Helen. See her on the front of the catalogue in her younger days. She won the Welsh. She was reserve junior at the Welsh in 2014. She won the interbreed at the Welsh in 2015. She won the pairs interbreed championships, the interbreed team of 5. And the last Limousin to win the Royal Welsh Interbreed Championship. And you see right through the herd how she's breeding. She's in calf to Jerry Gillian Glen, which is the lot number 7 is what, Chris? Yeah, is a full. The embryo or the calf, I should say, inside the cow will be a full sibling to lot number 7, who, in my opinion, is about the best beast in the sale. Lot number 2, real breeders, animal here, mine. Lot number 2, and we're rescue for her then. 10,000, 8,000 away, 5 and go. 5,000 away, 5,000, 3 and go then. 3,000, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, at 2,000, guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, 2,005, 2,008, 3,000, 3 bid 2, 325, 358, 4,000, 4 bid 2, 425, 455, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid at 5,000, 5,000 a bid at 5 seated, at 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid at 5,000, 5,000 a bid at 5 with some cow mine, at 5,000 guinea, and she's brought for sale, help yourselves, 5, 5,005, 5,005, 5,005, at 6, 6 bid, 5, 6, 5, 6,005, at 6,500 bid, hold the division going on, at 6,005, at 6,500 bid, hold on, at 6,500 bid, hold the division, up the ring on, at 7, 7, 7 bid, 7,000 guinea, at 7,000 guinea bid, hold down here, at 7, my bid Tweeddale, at 7,000 guinea, at 7,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 7,000 guinea bid, hold the division, up the ring on, at 7,000 at 7. Charlie Bowden, 7,000 guineas. Hold on, we have some embryos to sell. Lot number 3. Lot number 3, there's 2 lots of grade 1 embryos, there's 3 in each. We sell per embryo, you take 3 of them. The Willodge Cerberus out of Ironstone Frangelica, so they'll be full siblings to Helen. That's okay. There's 2 embryos left at home by Emsley's Colossus. No. Right, that's fine. There's 2 lots of 3 grade 1 embryos. The Willodge Cerberus out of Ironstone Frangelica. The resulting progeny will be full brother or sister to Frogmore Helen. We sell per embryo and you take 3 at a time, and there's 2 lots of them. Right, anybody away for them? Then 1,008, 85, 500 away, 500, 200 bid, 200 guinea, at 2 bid, 2 double line bid at 200, 200 bid at 2, at 200 guinea, at 2 bid, 2 double line bid at 200, 200 bid 50, 250, online free, 300, at 3 bid, 3 double line bid at 300, 300 bid at 50, 350, at 50 bid at 50 for 4, 400, at 4 bid, 450, 450, at 50 bid at 50, 450, 450, at 450 bid, hold the division, 500 more, at 450 guinea, 5 bid, at 5 bid, 5 double line bid at 500, 500 guinea, 500 guineas, at 500 guinea bid, hold the division, 50 small in, at 500 guinea, at 500 guinea bid, hold on, 500 guinea bid, hold the division to go to the 5. Martai, 500 guineas, 3 times 500. Now there's 3 more, same way, 500 again, 300, 200 bid, 200 guinea, at 2 bid, 2 double line bid at 200, 200 bid at 2, 200 guinea, at 2 bid, 2 double line bid at 50, 250, 250, at 50 bid at 50, 250 bid, hold free, 300, 3 bid 50, 350, 50 bid at 50, 350, 350, at 350 bid, 50 bid at 50, hold on, at 350 bid, 4 bid, 4 double line bid at 400, 400 bid at 4, 400 guinea, at 400 guinea bid, hold on, at 400 guinea bid, hold the division, lost the crown that are gone, and then at 400 guinea bid, hold the division up for the 400 guinea. Together, Martai, different buyer. Right, on to lot 4. Frogmore Laura, this is a tremendous calf. She's a great breeding cow. She bred the reserve female champion at the Royal Welsh. She was lot number 11. You will note that she has a Caesar mark on her side. That was the second calf. It was an elected cesarean as she had a twisted uterus. She's calved naturally every other time. She just had a twisted uterus, and that was the only reason she was Caesared. That calf came out naturally as well. And there's a real calf. You don't see many like that. She's a great breeding cow. Some of the best cattle throughout the sale are out of it. And she's already bred a Royal Welsh reserve champion. Right there, lot number 4, where to rescue for her then. Look at that calf. Anybody away for her? At 20,000, 15,000, 10 then. Well, 5 are away, 5,000, 5,004, 3 bid, 3,000 bid. Thank you, 3,000 guinea, 3,000 guinea iron bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid at 3, 3,002, 3,005, 3,008, 4,000, 4,5, 4,5, 5,000, 5,5, 5,000, 5,6, 6,5, 7, 8. Again? Yes. 9. 10 bid, 10,000 guinea, at 10,000 guinea iron bid at 10,000, 10,000 a bid at 10, at 10,000 guinea, at 10,000 guinea iron bid at 10 in behind's a bidder, at 10,000 guinea, at 10,000 guinea iron bid at 10 bid, 10,000 guinea bid, hold the division, 11,000 more, at 10,000 guinea, at 10,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 10,000 guinea bid, hold the division, lost the crown that are gone and I am selling it, 10,000 guinea bid, hold the division, up for a 10, Walker, 10,000 guineas. Lot number 5, Frogmore Lovely by Goldies Comet. Willodge Cerberus on the dam line. She's out of Helen. She's a daughter of Helen. Lot number 5. She has a bull calf at foot by Glen. She's free of the bull, and the last flush she gave 27 eggs. There's 16 retained, and there's 9 to sell. There's 7 to sell. There's 3 lots of free. There's 9, and there's 2 in cows as well, isn't there? Yeah. There's 11 embryos to sell offer, and 16 have been retained by Chris for his own use. She's a Comet daughter out of Helen, and she has a bull calf at foot who's just starting to shape up. Just a young useful unit here. Right there, where rescue for Helen. At 5,000, 4,000, 4,000 away, 3,000, 2 bid, 2,000 guinea. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2,002, 2,002, 2,002, at 2,200 a bid at 2, 2,002 bid, hold the division 500 now. At 2,002, 5, 258, 28, 2,008, at 2,800 a bid, 2,008 bid, at 3 bid, 3,000 guinea. 3,000 guinea iron bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid at 3, 3,000 guinea, 3,000 guinea iron bid at 3 bid, 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division 200 more, 2, 3, 2, 3,002, 5, 3, 5, 3,500 a bid at 5, 3,005 bid, 8 again, 3,005, 3,005, 8, 3, 8, 3,008, 3,800 a bid, 4, 4,000, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4,002, at 4,200 a bid at 2, 4,002 bid 5, 4, 5, 4,005, at 4,500 a bid at 5, 4,005, 5,005 bid, hold the division, gone on at 4,508, 4,8, 4,008, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea, I'm bid at 5,000, 5,000 bid at 5, hold the line, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 5,000 guinea bid, hold the division, hammers up and gone, and I sell up, 5,000 guinea bid, hold the division, away at 5,000 at 5, on Martai, 5,000 guineas. Now we have embryos again. Lot number 6, 6A and 6B. There's 3 lots of grade 1 embryos. They're by Foreman out of Lovely. By Foreman, there's 3 lots of 3. In the ring you can take as many as you want. On Martai we'll have to offer them as we go. Not eligible for export, remember. Right, anywhere for them, had 500 for, 403, 208, 200, 200, 150 bid, at 50 the bid, 50, 150, 150, 150 bid, 2 bid, 2 double line bid, 200, 200 bid, 2, 200 guinea, at 2 bid, 2 double line bid, 200, 200 bid, 2 bid, hold the division, 50 more, at 200 guinea, at 2 bid, 2 double line bid, 200, 200 guinea bid, 50, 250, 300, at 3 bid, 3 double line bid, 300, 300 bid, 3, 300 guinea, at 3 bid, 3 double line bid, 300, 300 guinea bid, 50, 350, 350, I'll take a small one, 80 if you want, 350, 80, 380, 380, 380 paid, hold the division, 400 more, 380 paid, hold on, 380 paid, hold the division, offering order, 380, 380. How many would you like, sir? 3, takes 3 at 380. You get him, Cam, please. You get him. Same again, there's 3 more. Start on 380, 300, 200 away, 200, 200 paid, at 2 paid, 2 double line bid at 200, 200 bid at 2, 200 guinea, at 2 paid, 2 double line bid at 200, 200 bid at 2 bid 50, 250, 253, 300, at 3 paid, 3 double line bid at 300, 300 bid at 3, 300 guinea, 50, 350, at 50 bid, 50, 350 paid, hold on, at 350 paid, hold the division, up for 350, Martai 350. And there's 3 more. Foreman's again. Start on 350, 300, 300 away, 300, 200 paid, at 2 paid, 2 double line bid at 200, 200 bid at 2, 200 guinea, at 2 paid, 2 double line bid at 200, 200 guinea paid, hold the division, 50 to move on, at 200 guinea, at 2 paid, 2 double line bid at 200, 250, 250, 80, 280, 280, at 280 paid, hold the division, 300 more, at 2, 300, 3 paid, 3 double line bid at 300, 300 bid at 3, on Martai. Lot number 7, look at this for a cow. She's never been beaten in the show ring. She's been left open for flushing. She's just produced 9 embryos last week that are returned for Chris's own use. And that is a cow. Lot number 7, some cow by Glenn out of Helen. There is some sort of a cow for you. She was flush last week and gave 9. Right there, where rescue for Erling. 20,000, 15,000, 10 men. Well, 10 away, 10,000, 5 and go. 5,000 away, 5,000. 3 bid, 3,000 bid. 3,005, 3,005. 3,500 bid, 5, 3,005, 3,005. 4 bid, 5, 4, 5. 5,000, 5,005, 5,005. At 5,500 bid, 5, 5,005, 5,005. At 5,500 bid, 5, 5,005 bid. Hold 6, 6 bid, 6,005, 6,005, 6,005. At 6,500 bid, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8 bid 8, 8,000 guinea. At 8,000 guinea, I'm bid at 8, 8 bid, 8,000 guinea bid 9, 9, 9 bid, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14,000, 14,000 guinea, at 14,000 bid, hold out, 14,000 guinea, at 14,000 bid, hold the division, 15,000 more, at 14,000 guineas, at 14,000 bid, hold the division, hold out ringside mine, at 14, and out on that gate, 14,000 guineas, at 14,000 bid, hold the division, and going on, 14,000 guinea, I sell up, at 14,000 bid, hold the division, up for ring order, 14,000, 15, 15, online, 15,000 guinea, at 15,000 bid, where you gone, at 15,000 guinea, at 15,000 bait, hold the division, hold down about 10, 50, 6, yes, 15,000, 15 bait, 16, 16, 16,000 guinea, at 16,000 bait, hold on, at 16,000 bait, hold the division, last to the hammers up, I am selling their quicks to word, 16,000 guinea, at 16,000 bait, hold the division, hovering on at 16, at 16, goes with Mam, 16,000 guineas, Charlie Bowden. This is a good cow. Out of Foxhill Farm, Gracie she is. Foxhill Farm Oriole. She's by Ampatane Gigolo, out with Gracie. Back to Alice. Back to Ronick Gaines. She's got all the blood and she's a great looking animal as well. She's clear of the bull. and she bred Ronaldo, who was senior champion in this market and sold to the Norman herd for 15,000 guineas. A proven breeder, lot number 9, great sort of a cow mine. Look there. Right there, where asking for Ellen at 10,000, 8,000, 5,000 away, 5,000, free and go, 3,000 bid, 3,000 guinea, 3,000 guinea iron bid, 3,000, 3,000 bid, 3,000 guinea, 3, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4 bid, 5, 4, 5, 4,005, 4, 5, 4,500 bid, 5, 4,005 bid, on my tie, 4,005, at 4,500 bid, 5, 4,005 bid, hold the division, 800 now, 8, 5, 5 bid, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, 5,000, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5,005, at 5,500 bid, 5,005 bid, hold the division, gone on at 5,005, at 5,500 bid, hold the 6 bid, 6,000 guinea, at 6,000 guinea iron bid, at 6 bid, 6,000 guinea bid, hold the division away then, at 6,000 guineas, at 6,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 6,000 guinea bid, I am selling it, at 6,000 guinea bid, hold the division, hovering on at 6,000 at 6, Martai, 6,000 guineas. Lot number 10, this is a nice outfit. She's out of a full sister to Helen. Lupin was a full sister to Helen. She has a bull calf at foot. Lot number 10, there's a nice unit for you. She's a fantastic out of a full sister to Helen with a strong bull calf at foot. Lovely type of a heifer again, mind. Right there, second carver she is. Right there, where to rescue at 5,000, 4,000, 4,000 away at 3,000, 2,500 bid, 2,500 a bid, 2,005 at 2,500 a bid, 5, 2,005 8, 2,8, 2,008 at 2,800 a bid, hit me 2,008 bid 3 bid, 2, 3,2, 3,002 at 3,200 a bid at 2, 3,002 bid 5, 3,500 at 3,500 a bid at 5, 3,005 8, 3,8, 4,000. 4 bid 2, 4 for 2, 4 5, 4 5, 4,005, out in the gods, 4,005, at 4,005, 8, 4 8, 4,008, 4,008, Martai's out, 4,008, 5, 5,000, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid at 5, Hybrids in the ring, at 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid at 5,000, 5,000 a bid at 5 bid up 2, 5 2, 5,002, at 5,200 a bid at 2 bid, 5,002 bid again, at 5 2, at 50, go on, you picked her, 5,002, just stick to her, 5,005, 5,005 at 5,500 a bid at 5, 5,005, 5,005 at 5,500 a bid, one more to buy her online, 5,005 at 5,500 bid, hold on, and still out here, 5,005, I'll give you another chance, go on, you like her. Try one more. 5,500 at 5,500 bid, hold on, at 5,500 bid, hold the division, hovering on at 5,500 at 5,500. That just did it in the seats, 5,005. Lot 11, she's a daughter of Laura, who we sold for 10,000 earlier. She was reserve female champion at the Royal Wells 2022, and she was only beaten by the Dinmore heifer. That's done very, very well. She was served or AI'd on the 28th for the 6th to West Pit Omaha. So the resulting progeny will be a 3/4 to the good calf we saw earlier on. Lot number 11, good sort of a unit, just a second calf at foot and a great calf as well. There's a lovely unit, and she was reserve female at the Welsh last year. Right there, put up then, 12,000, 10,000, 8, 8 to 5, 5 away, 5,000. Who's away at 5? 5,000, 3 bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, I'm bid at 5, 3,005, at 3,500 a bid at 5, 3,005, 4,000, 4,000 guinea, 5, 4, 5, 5,000, 5,000, at 5,000 guinea, I'm 5, 5, 6 bid, 6,000 guinea, at 6,000 guinea, I'm 5, 6,005, 7,000, 5, 7,005, 8 bid 8, 9 bid, and 9,000 guinea iron bid at 9,000 a bid at 9,000 guinea, and 9,000, I'll go halfway with you, 9,000 guinea, and 9,000 guinea iron bid at 9,000 a bid at 9 bid, hold the division, hold out in front, at 9,000 guineas, and 9,000 guinea at 5, 9, 10 bid, 10,000 guinea, at 10,000, just give her one more, I'll take a single, 10,000 guinea, at 10, go on, you like her. 11,000 guinea, 11,000 guinea bid, 12 now, 11,000 guinea bid, hold the division, last the crown then, 11,000 guineas, 11,000 guinea bid, hold the division, hammers up, I am selling it, are you all done? What's wrong? Are you going backwards? You didn't bid. Well, 10 online then. 10,000 bid. At 10,000 guinea iron bid at 10. 10 bid. 10,000 guinea bid. Hold on. At 10,000 guinea bid. Offering on at 10. Goes on Martai. 10,000 guineas. You'll regret it. Lot 11A, just a second carver out of Helen. She was AI'd on the 28th of June to Glen. And she has a West Pit Omaha heifer calf at foot, just a very young calf. It's starting to come as well. Lot number 11A, Pepper by Lorenzo, out of Helen. Great unit again, right there, well rescue for then, 5,000 4, 4,000 away, 4,000, free and go, 2 bid, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2,002, 2,002, 2,025, 258, at 2,800 a bid, hit me, 2,008 bid, on the line, 2,008 free bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid at 2, free 2, 3,002, free 5, 38, 38, 3,008 4, at 4,000 guinea iron bid at 4,000, 4,000 a bid at 4, at 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea iron bid at 4 bid, 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division 200 now, 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea iron bid at 4 bid, 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division 2 to move on, at 4,000 guineas, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the nice seller, at 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division away then, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division is offering on at 4,000 at 4, goes online 4,000 guineas. Lot number 12, Frogmore Ruby. She's an Ampertain Magnum out of the Foxhill Farm cow we sold earlier on. She's a full sister to Ronaldo that was 15,000 and was senior champion and sold to the Norman herd. And she has a very good heifer calf at foot by Master. There's a right unit for you. Anybody away for her then? 7,000 a 6, 5 then. 5,000 away, 5,000. 4 and go, 3,000. Bid, 3,000 guinea. She's PD to Comet as well. 3,000 guinea. At 3,000 guinea iron bid at 3,002. 3,002. At 3,5. 3,5,8. 3,8. 3,4. 4,000. 4,2. 4,002. 4,002. At 4,5. 4,5. 4,005. 4,008. 4,008. At 4,800 a bid. Hit me. 4,008 bid 5. 5,000. 5,002. 5,005. 5,006. 6,000 bid 5. 6,005 7. 7,000 bid. 7,000 guinea on the rail. At 7,005. 75. 7,005. At 7,500 bid. Hold out. 7,005. At 7,500 bid. Hold the division away now. 8 bid 8. 5. 8,5. 8,005. 8,005. I'll take 8 for you. 8,500 bid. Hold on. 8,500 bid. I'll take 8 to move it. At 8,500 bid. Hold on. 8,500 bid. Hold the division. Lost the crown that have gone and I sell her. 8,500. 8,500 bid, hold the division, offering on 8,500 and 8,500. Clive Knox, 8,005. West Pit Revel, first calved heifer with a Glen calf at foot. She's a Dinmore Immense. She's a full sister to Silly, who was the best born heifer in 2021 at the West Pit herd, and she sold for 10,000 to Ian Miller. Lot number 13, good sort of unit again. Right there, anybody away for her then, lovely unit, just the first calf heifer, anybody away for her, 7, 6, 5, 5,000 away, 5,000, 4 and go, bull calf at foot, 3,000, bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3,000, 3,000 a bid, at 3, at 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3,000, 3,002, 3,002, at 3,200 a bid, at 2, but 3,002 bid, hold the division, 500 now, 3,005, 3,005, at 3,005, 8, 3,008, 4,000, 4,2, 4,002, try again, at 4, just a heifer, at 4,200 a bid at 2, with 4,002 bid, hold the division, 500 more, 4,002, at 4,200 a bid at 2, with 4,002 bid, hold the division, 5 to go, at 4,200 bid, hold on with it, at 4,200 bid, high sell, at 4,200 bid, gone on, at 4,200 bid, hold the division away to 4,002, Joseph Wilson, 4,002, Joseph and Julia. Is that you want to stand still now for Monday? We'll just leave it here. Bring some lambs. Can't have you going to Cockermouth on Wednesday. Lot number 15, Dinmore Rennell. Am I getting ahead of myself? 14, Frogmore Rainbow. We're selling the cow. She's a daughter of Laura by Winfell Park Lomu. We'll sell you the cow first, and then we're going to sell the bull calf afterwards. You're buying the cow only, make no mistakes. She's PD'd in calf to either Loose Bear Master or West Pit Omaha. And that's the first calf. He's a double F, the calf. And a great sort of a heifer, Frogmore Rainbow. Right there, we're rescue for the heifer only, we sell you at 5,000, 4,000 free length, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, standing calf, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea, iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2,2, 2,002, 2,002, at 2,200 a bid at 2, 2,002 bid, hold the division, 500 now, 2,002, at 2,200 a bid at 5, 2,005, 2,008, 2,008, at 2,800 a bid, hit me out left, 2,008, at 2,800 a bid, hit me 2,008 bid, hold the division, 3,000 now, at 2,008, at 2,800, that looks no money, she's a great sort of heifer, at 2,008, at 2,800 bid, hold the division, 3 bid, down the back, before you're online, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, iron bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid, at 3 bid 2 if you wish online, at 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division, away now, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division, hovering on at 3,000 at 3, down the back there, 3,000 guineas, sat up on the top. Now the bull calf with the puffer jacket on. He's a double F9 Fordale. He's by Loose Bear Master. A lot of potential in this calf. Right, where for him then? At 3,000, 2,5, 2,000 away, 2,000, 2 and go, 1,000 bid, 1,000 guinea, at 1,000 guinea, iron bid at 1,000, 1,200, 1,002, at 1,200 a bid at 1,200, 1,200 guinea bid 15, 15, 1,005, at 1,500 a bid at 15, 1,500 guinea bid, hold the division, 1,800 now, 18, 18, 1,008, at 1,800 a bid, 1,800 guinea bid, hold the division, 2,000 now, 1,800 guineas, at 1,800 a bid, 1,800 guinea bid, hold the division, 2 to move on, 1,800 guineas, 1,800 bid 2 bid, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea, iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, at 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea, iron bid at 2 bid, 2,000 guinea bid looks no money, at 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea bid, going on, at 2,000 guinea bid, hold the division away to 2,000 at 2, Martai, 2,000 guineas. Now Dinmore Rennell. She's a Larkhill Oran daughter, and she goes back to Dinmore L. She's AI to Meadow Rig Pedro, who bred calves to 30,000 at the Dinmore sale. She's PD'd in calf. She's due in a month's time. She's just starting to freshen. Just starting to freshen. She's a month off, and she's a great heifer, isn't she? Right there, wide rescue for her then. 8 for 8 or 6 or 5. 5,000 away, 5,000. 4 and go. 3 bid. 3 bid. 3,000 guinea. At 3,000 guinea, iron bid at 3,000. 3,000 a bid at 2. 3,002. At 3,200 a bid at 2. But 3,002 bid 500 now. 3,002. At 3,200 a bid at 2. But 3,002 bid hold the division 5. 3,005. 3,005. At 3,500 a bid at 5. But 3,005 bid hold the division. Hates to move her. At 3,005. 8. 3,8. 3,004. 4,002. 4,002. At 4,200 a bid at 2. With 4,002 with hybrids behind. At 4,002. At 4,200 a bid at 2. With 4,002 bid hold the division 500 more. 4,002. At 4,200 bid 5 to move on. At 4,200 bid hold the division away then. 4,002. At 4,200 bid hold on. At 4,200 bid hold the division away then at 4,2. There you are, sir. 4,002 up the top. Just right there. Right, these are pedigree registered, but they're carrying embryos. The Amputane Foreman out of Frogmore Lovely. She's a pedigree registered cow. She's PD'd in calf with Amputane Foreman, Frogmore Lovely. And she's due in a month's time. The embryos are due in a month. Lot number 16. Right there, we're rescue for her then. 3,000, 2,5, 2 then. 2,000 away, 2,000, 1,500. Bid, 1,005. At 1,500 a bid, 15, 1,500, 16, 18. 2 bid, 2,000 bid 2, 2,002, 2,002, at 2,200 a bid at 2 bid, 2,002 bid 4, 2,004, 2,000, I'll take a single, at 2,400 a bid at 4 bid 5, 2,5, 2,005, at 2,500 a bid at 6 if you wish, 2,005, at 2,500 a bid at 5 bid, 2,005 bid, hold the division 6, 2, 6, 7, 27, 8, 28, 9, 2, 9, 2, 3, 3 bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, I'm bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid at 3, at 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division away at 3,000 at 3, Gary Hughes, 3,000 guineas, as before. Now this is a real recip, this is a good one, look at that. She goes back to Oriole, who was imported by Eddie Griffiths, a very, very good French cow that was imported a lot of years ago. Lot number 17, and she has the same way bred embryos inside her. Will you stand on? 3,000, 2,5, 2 away, bid, 2 bid, 2,000 guinea, 2,002, 2,002, at 2,200 a bid at 2 bid, 2,005, 2,005, 8, 2,008, 2,008, at 2,800 a bid, 8 2,008 bid, hold the division 3, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea 2, 3,002, out John, 3,002, my bid's online, 3,002, at 3,002, my bid's online, make no mistakes down the back, 3,002, at 3,002, 5, 3,005, 8, 3,008, 3,008, where the gods, at 3,800 bid, 4 more, 4 bid, 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea, I'm bid, at 4,000, 4,000 a bid, 4 bid, hold the division, 200 more, 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division, it goes at 4,000 at 4, keep them together, 4,000 guineas. I know him, Mr. Hughes. Lot number 18, she's out of Oriel again. She's by Winfell Park Lomu. She was AI'd on the 11th of the 1st this year, not last year, obviously. Just a typo in the catalogue. She's PD'd in calf. Sienna by Lomu, and she's in calf to Beal. Right there, wide rescue for Ellen. Nice sort of a heifer. At 4,000, 4,000 away, 4,000. Free length, 3,000 away, 3,000. 2 bid, 2,000 bid. At 2,000 guinea, I'm bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2. 2,000 guinea. At 2,000 guinea, I'm bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2 bid, hot 2. 2,000, 2,4. 2,000 for 6. 2,006. At 2,600 a bid at 6 bid. 2,006 bid, hold the division, 800 more. 2,008, 28, 3. 3 bid, 3,000 guinea. At 3,002. 3,002. 3,002. At 3,002. 100 a bid at 2, but 3,002 bid, hold the division, 400 more, 3,002 at 30 again, at 3,200 bid, hold on, 3,200 bid, hold the division, to the ring order, 3-2 at 3-2, keep them together please, 3,002. Lot number 19, Frogmore Starlight. She returned to the service date, she was AI'd on the 21st of June to Loose Bear Master. She's a Lomu out of Laura. Real meaty sort of a heifer here. Lot number 19. Here's a good heifer for you. Right there, where rescue for Ellen. At 5 or 4. 4,000 away, 4,000. Free and go. 3,000. 2,500. Bid. 2,500 a bid. At 2,500 a bid at 5. 2,005. 2,005. At 2,500 a bid at 5. 2,005 bid. Hold the division 8. 28. 3 bid. 3,000 bid. 3,002. 3,002. Before you. 3,000 out down there. 3,000. My bid's on the screen. At 3,200 a bid at 2. 3,002 bid. Out down there. You're out. My bid's up there. 3,002. At 3,200 a bid at 2. 3,002 bid 5. 35, 3,005, at 3,500 a bid, 5, 3,005, where you at? 3,5, 8, 38, 3,008, at 3,800 a bid, 3,008 bid, hold the division, 4,000 more, 3,008, at 3,800 bid, trap 4, 4 bid, 4,000 bid, 4,000 guinea, one more to buy you, at 4, just give her one more, you'll get it, 4,000 guinea, at 4,002, 4,002, Priya was wrong, 4,002, at 4,200 bid, hold on, at 4,005, 45, 4,005, fresh blood, 4,005, at 4,500 bid, hop for away. I get 8 again. Don't leave her. You picked her. One more won't hurt. Go on. Go on. I can see you're gonna. Are you sure? Martai, 4,005. 20, Sophie. She was second prize at the Royal Welsh last year and she's entered again this year if you wish to take her. Lot number 20. She's out of lot number 7. She's out of Frogmore Nicola, that very good cow. Obviously, she's off the Helen line as well, and she's by Goldies Jackpot, who's Goldies Vitality, you've got some of the best cows in the breed in the pedigree. Lot number 20. She's got a pedigree full of great cows. Lot number 20, right there. Well rescue for Ellen. At 6 to 5. 5,000 away, 5,000. 4 and go. 3,000. 2 bid. 2,000 bid 2. 5. 2,005. At 2,500 away to 5. 2,005. 2 5. 2,500 away to 5. 2,005 bid. Hold the division. 800 now. 2,005. At 2,500 away to 5. 2,008. 28. 3 bid. 3,000 bid 2. 3,002. At 3,200 away to 2. 3,002 bid. Hold the division. 5 to move. 3,002. At 3,200 away to 2. 3,005. 35. 38. 38. 3,008. John just have 1. 3,008. At 3 again. I'll take a 9. 3,008. 9 to help you. At 3,800 away to 9. 39. 3,009. Gupper. 3,009. At 3,900 away to 9. 3,009 bid. Hold the division. 4,000 more. 3,009. At 3,900 bid. Hold on. At 3,900 bid. Hold the division. Hovering on at 3,900 at 3,900. Hughes 3,009. Lot number 21, Frogmore Tilda by Loose Bear Master, out of Petunia. Out of Petunia. There's a heifer with a lot of potential. Maiden heifers now, lot number 21. Right there, where rescue for her, at 4,000, 3,000, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 then, 2,000 away, 2,000, 1,500, 1,600, 1,800, 1,008, at 1,800 away, 1,800, giddy paid, hold the division, 1,008, at 1,008, at 1,800 away, 1,800, giddy paid, hold the division, 2,000 more, 2 made, 2,000 bid 2, 2,005, 2,005, at 2,500 away, 5, 2,005 bid, hold the division, 800 more, 2,005, at 2,500 bid, hold on, at 2,500 bid, hold the division, lost the crown that have gone and I sell. 2,500 bid, up she goes to the 2,005. There you are, sir, in the seats, 2,005. Lot number 22, Frogmore Tessa. This is a good effort. Back to Helen. She's off the Helen line, this girl. She's a good effort as well. Lot number 22. Real making type of a heifer here, lot number 22, right there, well rescue for her then, 2,500, 2,000 away, 2,000, 2,000, good effort this is, 1,500, 1,600, 1,800, 1,008, at 1,800 away, 1,800 guinea bid 2, 2,000 bid, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 bid at 2 bid, hold the division, 200 now, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2, 2 bid, 2,000 guinea bid, hold the division, 2 to move on, at 2,000 guinea 2, 2,002, 2,002, at 2,200 bid at 2 bid, 2,002 bid, hold the division, 500 more, 2002 at 22.5, 25, 2005, 28 at 2,800 bid, 8 bid, 2008 bid, hold the division, 3,003, 3,000 guinea, 3,000 bid, at 3,002 again, 3,000, that's a good effort, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3 bid, 3,000 guinea, try again, 2, 3, 2, 3,002, at 3,200 bid, at 2 bid, 3,002 bid, hold the division again, at 3,200 bid, I sell, 3,200 bid, last chance, at 3,200 bid, hold the division, up the ring, on at 3-2 at 3-2. Mrs. Common, Lordley, 3,002. '23, Tabitha. She's by Goldies Jackpot. She's out of the Foxhill Farm again, and she's entered for the Royal Welsh. Entered for the Royal Welsh. Here's a beautiful sort of a heifer. Lot number 23, wide rescue for her, 4,000. 3,500, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 and go, 1,500, 1,600, 1,800, 1,002, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 away at 2, at 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 away at 2 bid, hold the division, 200 now, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2, 2 bid, 2,000 guinea bid, hold the division, 200 more, that's a lovely heifer, at 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea bid, hold the division, nobody at all, at 2,000 guinea bid, hold the division, lost the crown that are gone now, 2, 2, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2,005, at 2,500 bid, at 5, 2,005 bid, 800 as well then, at 25, at 2,500 bid, hold on, 8, 28, 2,008, fresh blood, 2,008, at 2,800 bid, hold on, at 2,800 bid, try again, at 2,800, I could see it, the Welsh, 2,008, at 2,800 bid, done then, at 2,800 bid, hold the division, up for ring on at 2-8 to 2-8, on the rail side, 2,008. '24, Turin, out of a lovely, Lovely shape this is. There's a good heifer. Lot number 24. She's entered for the Royal Welsh again, and she's by Gunnerfleet Lion. Nice sort of a heifer this is. Look at that for a heifer. Right there, put it up then. Hat 5,000, 4,000, free then. 3,000 away, 3,000. 2 and go. 2,000 away, 2,000. 1,500, 1,600, 1,800. 1,008, at 1,008, 2 paid. At 2,000, Kitty Iron Bed at 2,002. 2,005, 2,008, 2,008. At 2,800 a bid. Hit me. 2,008 paid. Hold the division. 3,000 now. 2,008, at 2,800 a bid. Hit me. 2,003, free bid. 3,000 Guinea. 2, free 2. 3,002, at 3,200 a bid. At 3,002 bid, 5 more, 3,002 at 3,200 bid, hold on, at 3,005, 38, 4 bid, 4,000 Guinea, all online, 4,000 Guinea, at 4,000 Guinea, still out in the ring, at 4,000 Guinea, at 4,000 Guinea, Iron bid, at 4,000, 4,000 a bid, at 4 bid, hold the division, 202, 4-2, at 4,200 a bid, at 2 bid, 4,002 bid, hold the division, 500 as well in, at 4-2, at 4,200 bid, done then, at 4,200 bid, high sell, at 4,200 bid, hold the division, lost the crown to the guard at 4,002. Online, 4,002. $26. Look at the breeding in this embryo. She's out with Millington Lapwing, who is a full sister to Millington Highlight, who was sold in here for 50,000 guineas. And the sire is Willard Fantastic. When's she due, Chris? It was implanted on the 4th of April, so just into January. She'll come just into January, and she's PD'd in calf. PD'd in calf, right there, Maraiscote, further then. Some embryo, 3,000, 2,502 then. 2,000 away, 2,000, 1,500, paid, 1,005, at 1,500 away, 1,500 guinea, 1,005, at 1,500 away, 1,500 guinea, paid, hold the division, 1,800 no, 1,500 guinea, at 1,500 away, 18, 1,008, before you, at 1,800 away, 1,800 guinea, V2, 2,000 guinea, 2,002, 2,002, at 2,200 a bid at 2, 2,002 bid, hold the division, 500 more, 2,002 at 2,025, 258, 28, 2,003, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, I bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid at 3, at 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division, 200 more, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold them, at 3,000 guinea bid, high sell, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division, up the ring order, 3,000 at 3, and Maureen Home, 3,000 guineas. Right, we have some embryos to sell. Lot number 28. Lot number 28 now. There's 3 lots of 3 grade 1 embryos. Foxhill Farm, Irish lad, out of Valentine. Irish lad out of Valentine. So they're out of the French cow. She also had a heifer won third at the Royal Welsh. And Harvey, who was second in his class at the Carlisle sale as well. Good breeding here. There's 3 lots of 3 right there. We're asking for them out the French cow. One of the lot number. Yeah, you can see Nancy. The picture of Nancy there. She's also out of that cow as well. Right there, we're rescue, and Valentine's there as well for you to see. At 500 for 3 then, 300 or 300, 200 guinea, 200, 100 paid, 100 paid, at 1 paid, 1 double line bid at 100, 100 paid at 1, 100 guinea, at 1 paid, 1 double line bid at 150, 150, at 50 paid, 50, 150 paid, hold the division, 200 more, 150, at 150 paid, 50 paid, 50, 150 paid, hold the division, 200 more then, 150 guinea, 150 paid, hold on, 150 paid, hold the division, up the ring on at 150, goes on the book, 150, takes them all. Lot number 29, there's 3 lots of grade 1, the Fantastic out of Lapwing, so they're the same as what was in the Fleckby. They're out the full sister to Highlight, who was 50,000 guineas by Fantastic. Anybody away for them? Each we sell you at 500, 400 away, 400 free then, 300 away, 300, 200 paid, 200 guinea, at 2 paid, 2 double line bid at 200, lot 29 Lynn, 200 guinea, at 2 paid, 2 double line bid at 200, 200 guinea, 200 paid, at 2 paid, 50, 250, 300, at 3 paid, 3 double line bid at 300, 300 paid, 3, 300 guinea, at 3 paid, 3 double line bid at 300, 300 guinea paid, hold the division, 50, 350, 400, 450, 450, 450, at 50 paid, 50, 450 paid, hold on, at 450 paid, hold on, at 450 paid, hold the division, hovering on at 450. How many? 2 lots, take 6 of them at 450, Illingworth. One lot left. Will you stand on at 400? 400 bid, 400 guinea, at 4 bid, 4 double line bid, at 400, 400 bid, at 4, 400 guinea, last chance for these, at 4 bid, 4 double line bid, at 400, 400 guinea bid, hold the division, 50 to move on, at 450, 450, at 50 to bid, 50, 450 bid, hold on, at 450 bid, hold the division, hop ring on at 450, at 450, on Martai, 450. Chris, thank you very much, thank you. Thank you. That was Maureen Orme from Stallingbusk. On we go. On to the Haltcliffe herd. Urine is level 1, TB4. Any of the cattle for Ireland are free to go home. Anybody who's struggling for haulage, Craig will also take them back to help you out as well. And Craig reliably tells me this is the best heifer he's ever sold. Lot number 30, Haltcliffe Razzle by Westpit Omaha, who's breeding tremendous. She's out of an Elgin daughter. And back to Simper as well in running queue. You can't ask for much more than that. She's got the pedigree and she's got the looks to go with her. Lot number 30, look at that, right there, why rescue for a heifer like that, 30,000, 25,000, 20 then, well 10 and off, 10,000 guinea, here's away 10, 5,000, bid, 5,000 bid, 5,000 guinea, 6,000, 6 bid, at 6,000 guinea iron bid, at 6,000, 6,000 a bid, at 7, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 9,000 bid 10, 10,000 bid 12, 12,000 guinea, 12,000 guinea, 14,000, 14,000, 14,000 guinea, out there at 16,000, 18,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000 guinea at 22, 22, 22, 5, 25, 25,000 guinea at 25,000 bid, hot one there at 25,000 guinea. This is some heifer at 25,000. Not many opportunities like this. This is just some heifer mine at 25,000 guinea at 25,000 bid, hold the division, 8 more at 25,000 guineas at 25,000 bid, try him on again at 25,000 guinea at 25,000 bid, hold on. She's brought for sale, she's on the market, help yourselves.
I know she's a good price, but if she breeds like herself, she'll be the cheapest heifer sold today.
Yeah, if she breeds like herself, she'll be the cheapest heifer sold today, Craig says. At 25,000 guinea, at 25,000 bid, hold the division. 8 more then, at 25,000 guinea, at 25,000 bid, I am selling her. 25,000 guinea, at 25,000 bid, done then, at 25,000 bid, she goes at a 25,000. Trevor Shields, 25,000 guineas. She gets a good home. Glenn Marshall. $31. Sahara. Craig thinks a bit of this girl as well. She's an outside mean machine. 65,000 guineas he cost. And she's out of Operette. He was a very good simper. She was AI'd and PD'd in calves to Westpit Omaha. There's a real breeder's heifer again, right there, where rescue for then, 20,000, 15,000, 10 then, well, 5 away, 5,000, free bid, 3,000 bid, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3,000, 3,000 a bid, at 5, 3, 4, 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea iron bid, at 4,000, 4,000 a bid, at 4, 4,000, 5, 5,000 bid, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5,000, 5,000 a bid, at 5, at 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 6, 6 bid, 6,000 guinea, 6,000 guinea, at 6,000 guinea iron bid, at 6,000, 6,000 a bid, at 6 bid, 5, 6, 5, 7,000, 7, 5, 8,000, 8 bid, 8,000 guinea, at 8,000 guinea iron bid, at 8, 8 bid, 8,000 guinea bid, 5, 8, 5, 8,005, at 8,500 a bid, at 5, 8,005 bid, hold the division, 9,000 more, 8,005, at 8,500 a bid, at 5, 8,005 bid, hold the division, going on, 8,005, 8,500 bid, done then, at 8,500 bid, hold the division, goes at 8,5, on the telephone, 8,005, Cameron on the phone. Lot number 32, Haltcliffe Sasha by Westpit Omaha. Out of a great cow. She's out of Haltcliffe Florin, who's an umpire out of a simper. She was AI'd the 19th for the third to Ampertain Elgin, and she's PD'd in calf. PD'd to Ampertain Elgin, not as catalogue. There's a real thick, lovely type of a heifer. Right there, where for her then, 5,000 4, 4,000 away, 4,000, free and go, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, at 2,000 guinea iron bid, at 2,000, 2,000 a bid, at 2, 2,002, 2,002, at 2,002, 5, 2, 5, 8, 2, 8, out now, 2,008, free bid, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3,000, 3,000 a bid, at 3, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron 2, free 2, 5, 3, 5, 3,005, at 3,500 a bid, at 5, at 3 for 8, 38, 3, 4, 4 bid, 4,000 guinea, 2 again, at 4,000 guinea.
The right details in the catalogue for this one. The right details in the catalogue.
The right details are in the catalogue for this one. She's PD to Shanghai. She's PD to Shanghai. Where is it? 4,000 bid, head 4,000 guinea iron bid, 4,000, 4,000 bid, 4 bid, hum martai, 4,000 guinea, head 4,000 guinea bid, hold on, head 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division, goes in, head 4,000 guinea bid 2. My bid's there on her, with the cap. 425, 45, 4008, 4008, 4008, try again, at 4800 big, 5,000, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5,000, 5,000 bid, at 5, at 5,000 guinea, at 5, I'll take a 2 again, sir, no big jumps, 5,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 5,000 guinea bid, hold the division, goes at a 5,000 at 5, on Martai, 5,000 guineas. Haltcliffe Silk by West Pit Omaha. PD'd in calf to Shanghai. Big strapping sort of a heifer here. She'll make a massive cow, won't she? She's an Omaha, out of an Elgin. Right there, put her up then. 4,000, 3,000, 2,000 away, 2,000 bid, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid, at 2,000, 2,000 bid, at 2, 5, 2, 5, 3 bid, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3,000, 3,000 bid, at 3, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3,000, 3,000 bid, at 3 bid, hold the division, 200 more, 3,000 guinea, you have 3,000 bid 2, 3, 2, 3,002, not now, at 3,200 bid, at 2, but 3,002 bid, try it again, at 3, 2, at 3,200 bid, hold on, at 3,200 bid, hold the division, hovering on at 3-2, at 3-2, Hughes 3,002. Sandro by Omaha again, out of a mean machine. She's PD'd in calf to umpire or Elgin. PD'd in calf to umpire or Elgin, lot number 34, nice fix sort of a heifer, easily fashioned heifer. Anybody away for it then? At 4,000, 3,500, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, at 2,000 guinea iron bid, at 2,000, 2,000 bid, at 2, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid, at 2,000, 2,000 bid, at 2, 2, 2, 2,005, 258, 28, 2,008, at 2, 3, 3 bid, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3,000, 3,000 bid, at 3, at 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3, 3 bid, 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division, 200 more, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 3,000 guinea bid, up she go 2, 3, 2, 3,002, at 3,200 bid, hold on, at 3,200 bid, up the ring on at 3-2, at 3-2. The young lady gets 3,002 in the gods. Yeah. This is just recently AI'd on the 20th of the 6th to Elgin and umpire.
Stand behind her for a breeder.
Yeah, stands behind her for a breeder. One of the best heifers, Craig says. You can see why as well. She's at Omaha out of the Haltcliffe Gentry. Back to umpire as well. Great sort of a heifer here. Anybody away for her? Then that's a big, going to make a big square cow. There's some heifer for you. 5,000 4. 4,000 away, 4,000. Free and go. 3,000. 3,002. Bid. 2,2. 2,5. 2,005. At 2,500 away to 5. 2,008. 2,8. 2,008. At 2,800 away to 3. 3,000 bid 2. 3,005. 3,005. At 3,500 away to 5. 3,005 bid. Hold the division. 800 more. 3,005. At 3,500 away to 5. 3,005 bid. Hold the division. 8 to go. At 3,500 bid. That doesn't look so here. 3,005 at 8, 38, 3,008, 4 bid, 4,002, 4,002, 4,002 again, at 42, try again, sir, at 4,200, 5, 4,005, 5 bid, 5,000 guinea, at 5, you picked her, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5, 5,005, at 5,500 bid, at 5, I'll take an 8, at 55, she's some heifer, at 5,500 bid, 8 10, at 5, 8, 58, 5,008, at 5, again, at 5,800 bid, come on. You picked her. 5,008 at 5,006. 6 bid. 2. 6 2. 6,002 at 62. Stick to her. At 6,200 bid. Hold on. At 6,200 bid. Hop the ring on at 6-2 at 6-2. I'll at 6,002. $36. Haltcliffe Sparkle by Omaha, out of Maybe. Back to recall, really good blood here. Lot number 36, there's a long, clean, smart sort of a heifer for you. Maiden heifers now. Lot number 36, Maraiscote at 5,000, 4,000 away, 4,000 free then, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, at 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, 2, 2, 2,000, 2, 4, 2, 4, at 2,400 a bid at 4, 2,004 bid, hold the division 600 now, 2,004, at 2,400 a bid at 4, 2,004 bid, hold the division 66, 26, 28, 28, at 2,800 a bid, hit me 253, free bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid, free bid, hold the division 200 more, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 3,000 guinea bid, off she goes at a 3,000 at 3, goes on Martai, 3,000 guineas. 37. She's standing calf to Ampertain Elgin. Standing calf to Ampertain Elgin. Lot number 37. She's standing calf to Elgin. Very, very good family, Craig says. Lot number 37, right there, well rescue for her at 5,000, 4,000 away, 4,000, standing car, 3 then, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, 2, 2, 2,005, 28, 2, 8, 3, 3,000 bid, at 3,000 guinea iron bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid at 3, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid at 3, 3 bid, 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division 200 now, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid at 3, 3 bid, 3,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division, offering on at 3,000 at 3, black, 3,000 guineas. Lot number 38, Haltcliffe Tulip by Westpit Omaha. Out of a simper daughter, operette. Lovely sort of heifer again, lot number 38. Right there, well rescue for Ellen. At 4,000, 3,000 away, 3,000. 2 bid, 2,000 bid. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2. At 2,000 guinea. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2, 2, 2, 2,002. 2, 2, 2,200 a bid at 2. With 2,002 bid, hold on ringside. 2,002. At 2,200 a bid at 2. With 2,002 bid, hold the division 500 now. At 2,002. At 2,200 a bid at 2. With 2,002 bid, hold the division 5 to go. At 2,200 bid, hold on with it. At 2,200 bid, hold on, 2,200 bid, I am selling, at 2,200 bid, hold the division, hovering on at 2-2 at 2-2, Wood, 2,002. 39. Lot number 39, Haltcliffe Test by Westpit Omaha, out of an Elgin. Out of Ovation, very, very good sort of a heifer here, look there. Real long, clean, muscle sort of heifer. Lot number 39. Right there, where rescue for her then. At 4,000, 3,000 away, 3,000. 2 bid, 2,000 bid. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2. 2,000 guinea. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2, 2, 2, 2,002. 2, 2, 2,200 a bid at 2. With 2,002 bid, hold the division 4. 24. 2,004. At 2,400 a bid at 6. 26. Come on, 8. 28. 2, 3. 3 bid. 3 bid, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3,000, 3,000 bid, thank you, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold on line, 2, 3, 2, at 3,200 bid, at 2, 3,002 bid, 5, 4, 3, 4, 6, 3, 6, 3,006, at 3,600 bid, hold on, at 3,600 bid, hold on, 3,600 bid, offering on, 3,6 at 3, 8. 3,800, one more, 3,008, 4 bid, at 4,000 guinea iron bid, at 4,000, 4,000 a bid, at 4, 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the 2, 4, 2, at 4,002, 5, 4, 5, at 4,500 a bid, you just seen it, at 4,500 a bid, at 4,005 bid, hold on, at 4,008, 48, at 4,800 bid, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5,000, 5,000 a bid, at 5, at 5,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 5,000 guinea bid, hammers up, at 5,000 guinea bid, hold the division, offering on at 5,000 at 5. On Martai, 5,000 guineas. This is something special. Twix, this is a right heifer. This is a proper one. Look at that, lot number 40 by Omaha. Back to Requin and Simper. Bred for shape, that's a proper heifer. Lot number 40, right there. Where do I ask you for a heifer like that? I don't know where. 10,000, 8,000, 5,000 away, 5,000. Free and go. Bid, 3,000 guinea. 3,000 guinea, I'm bid at 3,000. 3,000 away to 3,000 guinea. 2, 3,005, 3,008, 4,000. 4 bid, 2, 4,500 at 4,500 away to 5, 4,500, at 4,508, 48, 5,000 bid, 5,000 guinea, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea, I'm bid at 5,000 away to 5,002, 5,005, 6 bid, 6,000 guinea, at 6,000 guinea, I'm bid at 6,000 away to 6, out in front, that is some calf, at 6,000 guinea, I am selling a mine, at 6,000 guinea, at 6,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 6,000 guinea bid, they'll take a 2 to help you back. This has got a great future, Craig says. At 6,000 guinea, at 6,002, online, 6,2, 6,005, 6,005, at 6,500 away to 5, 6,005 being covered again, 6,5, at 67, 7,000, 7,000 guinea, at 7,000 guinea bid, hold on, I'll take a 200, sir. You'll never regret buying a 7,002, at 7,200 bid at 5, 75, I'll do it again, I'll half it, 7,5. Just walk that round again and you'll definitely bid 7,005 at 70. Just have a look at the end of there. 7,005 at 75. I'll take an 8 at 70. Don't leave her. 7,5 at 70.
You don't see many like it.
You don't see many like it. You're quite right. She's bred the right way as well. 7,5 at 7,500 bid. High sell at 7,500 bid. Hold the division. Hope for ring on at 7,5 at 7,5. Online 7,005. .41 Truffle, a real cow maker here. She's a prince out of a gentry. The first one to be sold up, Prince. A real cow maker. Look at the lugs on her. Gonna make a great cow, isn't she? Lot number 41, right there. We're asking for a real sweet calf. 5,000, 4,000, 3,000 away, 3,000 free then. 3,000 away, 3,000. 2 bid, 2,000 bid. At 2,000 guinea, I'm bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2, 5, 8. 2,800, 2,008 free, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, I'm bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid at 3, at 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, I'm bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid at 3 bid, hold the division 200 now, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, I'm bid at 3 bid, 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division gone on, at 3,000 guineas, at 3,002, 3,002, 3,002, at 3,200 a bid at 2, 3,002 bid, hold the division 500 more, 3,002, at 3,200 bid, hold on, at 3,200 bid, hold the division, up the ring on at 3,2. A 3-2, a Savage 3002, Northern Ireland, Raymond Savage. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Good cattle. How are you, Bruce? On we go, Mrs. Goldie. A great run of cattle as always, as you'd expect from this herd. Lot number 42, Goldie Shannon. She's by Capricorn Monarch.
Standing calf to amputate opportunity. Top breeding bull.
She's a standing calf to amputate opportunity. Who's a top breeding bull.
Yonis accredited.
The herd's Yonis accredited.
BVD accredited.
BVD accredited.
We'll take them home to go to Ireland.
And they're welcome to go back to Mrs. Goldie to do the quarantine period to get to Ireland. Lot number 42, massive sort of a heifer here by Capricorn Monarch. And she's scanning calf to opportunity. Right there, we're asking for her then. 7, 6, 5. 5,000 away, 5,000. 4 and go. 4,000, 3,000, 2, 5. Bid. 2 5's a bid. 2,005. At 2,500 a bid. 5, 2,008. 2, 8. 2,008. 3 bid. 3,002. 3,005. 3,008. 4 bid. At 4,000 guinea I'm bid. At 4,000. 2 more right. At 4,000 guinea I'm bid. At 4,000. 4,000 a bid. At 4 bid. Hold the division. 200 more. And she's brought for sale. 4,000 guinea. At 4,000 guinea I'm bid. At 4,000. 4,000 a bid. At 4 bid, hold the division, 2 cent, at 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea bid, hammers up, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division, away now, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division, off she goes at 4,000 at 4, Martin Davidson, 4,000 guineas, Lockerbie.
Amendment to the catalogue, she's standing calf.
An amendment to the catalogue, she's standing calf to obtain opportunity on the 20th of May, and she's PD'd in calf. Yep. There's a fair effort for you. She's an amputee, Goldies juggler. Goldies juggler, back to a fantastic vitality cow. Some blood in this girl. Look at that, there's a right sort of a heifer for you. Dams bred bulls to 17,000 guineas and heifers to 12,000. Great sort of a heifer here. Right there, put it up then, 10,000, 8,000, 5 then, 5,000 away, 5,000, 4 and go, 3,000, 2,500, bid, 2,500 a bid, 2,005, at 2,500 a bid, 5, 2,008, 2,800, 2,008, at 2,800 a bid, 3 bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,200, 3,500, 3,500, 3,005, 3,005, 8, 3,800, 3,400, 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea, I bid, 2, 4,250, 4,500, up the gears, 4,005, 8, 4,800, 4,008, at 4,800. 100 a bid, hit me, 4,008 bid, 5,000 guinea, 5,000 bid, at 5,000 guinea, I bid, at 5,000 a bid, at 5 bid, hold the division, out on line, 5,005, 5,005, at 5,600, at 6 bid, 6,000 guinea, I bid, at 6, I'll take a 2 then, at 6,000 guinea, at 6,000 guinea, I bid, at 6 bid, 6,000 guinea bid, hold the division, 200 more, 6,000 guineas, at 6,000 guinea bid, done and going on, at 6,000 guinea bid, out on that phone, 6,000 guinea, the hammers up, at 6,000 guinea 2, 6,002, 6,025, 6,005 again, at 6,500 bid, come on, at 6,500 bid, 8 more, at 6,500 bid, hold, go on you like a 6,005, I'll take a very, very small one to help him back, just look at the heifer, 6,005, talk him into it, he'll not be disappointed, 6,005, full of breeding, 6,005, at 6,500 bid, hold on, again, at 6,500 bid, hold the division, hold on, at 6,500 bid, she goes at a 6,500, there you are sir, 6,005. Bruce likes this one, he says. Top dancer. She's by Goldies Positive.
January 22.
She's a January 22 brown heifer. Ah, there's a good one. Look at the length and style. Real, flashy sort of a heifer here. Look there. Lot number 44. Right there. Where rescue for her then. At anybody away for 5,000, 4,000 away, 4,000, 3 then, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2,500, bid, 2,500 a bid, 2,005, 8, 3,000, 3,200, 3,500, 3,800, 3,800, 4,500, 4,500, 4,500, again 5, at 5,000 guinea, I bid, at 5,000, 5,000 a bid, at 5, at 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea, I bid, at 5,000, my was in front, I'll take a 2, at 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea, I bid, at 5,000, 5,000 a bid, at 5 bid, hold the division, 200 more, she's brought for you, help yourselves, 5,000 guinea, at 5,200, 5,200, 5,000, don't leave her, you've been there all the way, just try one more won't hurt, you can't value her for one bid, 5,002, she's guaranteed to breed, at 5,002, at 5,200 bid, go on, at 52, 55, 5,005, at 5,500 a bid, at 5, 5,500 again, at 5,500, at 5,500 bid, one more to buy online, 5,005, at 5,500 bid, hold on, at 5,500 bid, hold the division goes at a 5,500, at 5,500. That just did it, well done. Messrs. Wright Hunt Hills, 5,005. Gets a good home.
Same sire.
Same sire.
Back to the female line of this here.
And the mother bred Lord of the Rings. He was champion at Stirling. And he's in the Dyke herd.
Breeding tremendous.
He's breeding tremendously. He's sired numerous 5-figure progeny. Great line here, and this is off the same sire as the last heifer as well, so you've got it all. Thomas has been leading lot number 45 at home. And making a better job than Hamish. A lot better. Lot number 45. Lot number 45. There's a right heifer for you. Right there. Anybody for her. At 6,000, 5,000, 4,000 away, 4,000. What a heifer. That is just some heifer. 3,000 bid, 3,000 bid, 3,000 guinea. At 3,000 guinea, I'm bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid at 2, 3,005, 3,008, 4,000 bid. At 4,000 guinea, I'm bid at 4,000, 4,000 a bid at 4. At 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea, I'm bid at 2, 4,025, 4,005, 4,005. At 4,500 a bid at 5, 4,005 bid, hold on that telephone. 4,005, at 4,500 a bid at 5, 4,005 bid, hold the division out there. 4,005, 5,005, at 45, 5 bid, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5,000, 5,000 bid, at 5, at 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5, 5 bid, 5,000 guinea bid, hold the division, 5, 5, 5, 5,005, at 5,500 bid, I'll take an 8, 5,005, at 5,500 bid, you're picking the good ones, 5,005, at 5,500 bid, hold on, at 5,500 bid, at 5,005 bid, hold the division, going on now, 5, at 5,500 bid, I am selling, at 5,500 bid, hold the division, I was up then at 5,005, Mrs. Savage as before, 5,005. Lot number 46, Speciality. She's a double F94L.
Mother bred that 15 grand bull in February.
And the mother bred Goldies stamp who was sold for 15,000 guineas in February.
That's a cow maker.
Real cow making heifer. Lovely, sweet, feminine sort of a heifer. Great top line as well. Lot number 46, right there, put it up then, 5,004, 4,000 away, 4,000, free and go, 3,000, 2,500, bid, 2,500 a bid, 2,005, at 2,500 a bid, 5, 2,006, 26,800, 28, at 2,800 a bid, hit me free bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3,000, 3,000 a bid, a free bid, hold the division, 200 now, 3,000 guinea, at 3,002, 3,002, 3,005, 3,005, at 3,005, 4, at 4,000 guinea iron bid, at 4,000, 4,000 a bid, at 4 bid on the telephone, at 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea iron bid, at 4,000, 4,000 a bid, at 4 bid, hold the division, 200 more, 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division, 2, 4,2, 4,002, at 4,200 a bid, at 2 bid, 4,002 bid, 5 then, 4,2, at 4,200 bid, hold on, at 4,5, 4,5, 4,005, at 4,500 a bid, at 5 bid, 4,005 bid, hold the division, 800 more, 4,5, at 4,500 bid, hold on, 8, 4,8, at 4,800 bid again, at 4,800 bid, hold the division, 5,000 more, 4,800 bid, gone on, at 4,800 bid, I sell, 4,5, 5 bid, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5,000, 5,000 a bid, at 5, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea bid, done then, at 5,2, 5,2, 5,002, 5,002, at 5,200 a bid, at 2 bid, 5,002 bid, hold the division, 500 more, 5,200 bid, hold the division, goes at a 5,2 at 5,2, Martai, 5,002. Tamara, by Goldies positive. That's the one that was breeding the good ones, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
The granny bred a bull at 30,000 last May.
Granny bred a bull at 30,000 last May.
Like that.
Full of blood once more. There's one thing about Mrs. Goldies cattle, they always go on and breed for people. Lot number 47, Tamara. Look there, there's some heifer for you, full of blood again. At 10,805, 5,000 away, 5,000, free and go, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2,500, bid, 2,500 a bid, 2,008, 28, 2,008, at 2,800 a bid, free, 3,002, 3,005, 3,058, 3,804, 4,002, 4,005, 4,005, 5 bid, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5,000, to my right, at 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5,000, 5,000 a bid, at 5 bid, hold the division, 200 more, at 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5, 5 bid, 5,000 guinea bid, hold the division, to the movement, at 5,000, I am selling a mine, the hammer's up, at 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea bid, hold the division away, then at 5,000 at 5, Davidson, as before, 5,000 guineas. Goldies Trifle, by Amputain Opportunity, out of a fantastic Vitality.
March born.
She's March born, and she's a full sister to the heifer in the picture.
But better.
But better. Lot number 48. Great bloody year. She's out of a fantastic Vitality. Doesn't get much better than that. Lot number 48, right there, where rescue. At 5,000 away, 5,000, 4,000 free. 2 bid, 2,2, 2,500, 2,005, at 2,500 a bid, 5, 2,500 at 8, 2,800, 2,008, at 2,800 a bid, hit me, 2,008 bid, hold the division, 3,000 now, 2,008, at 2,800 a bid, free bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, 3,000, 3,000 a bid, free bid, hold the division, 200 now, 3,000 guinea 2, 3,250, 3,500, 4 bid, out of the gods, 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea iron bid, at 4,000, 4,000 a bid, at 4 bid, try again, I'll take a 2, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division away, then at 4,000 at 4, ringside, 4,000 guineas. A growthy one here, she's a double F94L, gonna make a big cow.
She's out of a great cow.
And she's out of a great cow, she's out of a fantastic Vitality again. Out the same cow as the last, in fact. Full sister. Full sister to the last, but she's going to make a bigger cow. Long, smart sort of a heifer here. Very, very raw sort of a heifer. She's going to fill out into a tremendous sort of a cow, isn't she? Lot number 49. The best yet to come in her. Right there, where rescue. 5,000, 4,000, 3,000 away, 3,000. 2 and go. Bid, 2 bid. 2,000 guinea. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2. At 2,000 guinea. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2. 2,2. 2,002. 2,002. At 2,200 a bid at 2. With 2,002 bid. Hold the division. 500 more. 2,002. At 2,200 a bid at 2. With 2,002 bid. Hold the division. 5 Swimmer. 2,005. 2,005. 2,008. At 2,800 a bid. Hit with 2,008 bid. Hold the division. 3,000 more. 2,008. At 2,800 bid. Hold the division. Lost the crown here. 2,008. That's the right heifer for the money. Just missing somebody, says. At 2,008. At 2,800 a bid. Hit me. 2,008 bid. Hold the division. 3,000 more then. At 28. At 2,800 bid. Done then. At 2,800 bid. Hold the division. Hammers up. At 2,800 bid. Steady, says. 2,008. At 2,800 bid. Hold the division. Away to the 2,8. At 2,8. We'll just keep her, he says. Thinks too much of that blood.
Black and naturally pulled.
Something different now. She's black and naturally pulled.
The heifer's calf.
She's a heifer's calf. She's out of an LJ heifer out, by Edwards Sirloin.
Granny's full brother was champion in here, made 30,000.
Granny's full brother was champion in this market and made 30,000 guineas. Lot number 50, Treacle. Black and pulled. Right there, where rescue for her then. 5 or 4. 4,000 away, 4,000. 3 and go. 3,000. 2 bid. 2,000 bid. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2. At 2,000 guinea. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2. 2,2. 2,002. 2,002. At 2,200 a bid at 2 with 4. 2,004. 2,004. At 2,400 a bid at 4. With 2,004 bid. Hold the division. 600 now. 2,004. At 2,400 a bid at 4. With 2,004 bid. Hold the division. 6 to go. At 2,400 bid 6, 26, 8, 28, 2,008, at 2,800 bid, hold on, at 2,800 bid, hit me, 2,008 bid, hold the division, I sell her, at 2,008, at 2,800 bid, gone on, at 2,800 bid, hold on, at 2,800 bid, hold the division, so he says, 2,008, at 2,800 bid, hold the division, over the 2,008, Wood, as before, 2,008. This is a better one, he says. Goldies test by opportunity. Out of fantastic vitality again. Lot number 51. Lot number 51.
Some potential.
Some potential here. Lovely sort of a heifer. Anybody away for her then? At 4,000. 3,500. 3,000 away. 3,000. 2 and go. Bid. 2 bid. 2,000 guinea. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2. At 2,000 guinea. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2. 2,2. 2,002. 2,002. At 2,200 a bid at 4. 4 for a bid at 4. 2,004. 2,004. At 2,400 a bid at 4. 2,004 bid. Hold the division. 600 more. 2,004. At 2,406. 26,8. 28. 2,008. At 2,800 bid. Hold the division. 3,000 more. 2,008 at 2,800 bid. Hold on. At 2,800 bid. Hit me. 2,008 bid. Done then. At 2,800 bid. Hold the division away to the 2,8 at 2,8. We'll keep her. Not today for her. Keep all of that blood. This girl's red and pulled. She's red and pulled. She's by Bailey BMW, who's a Requin.
F and an NT.
She's got an F and an NT. 52, a red pulled heifer here. She's an F and an NT. She's by Bailey BMW, who's a Requin. Naturally pulled, right there, where for her then, 3,000, 2,500, 2,000 away, 2,000, 1,500, 1,600, 1,800, 1,008, at 1,800 of 18, 1,800 guinea paid, hold the division, 2,000 now, 1,800 guineas, at 1,800 of 18, 1,800 guinea paid, 2 paid, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron paid at 2,000, 2,000 of it at 2 paid, hold the division, 200 now, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron paid at 2 paid, 2,000 guinea paid, hold on, at 2,000 guineas, at 2,000 guinea paid, 200 more, at 2,000 guinea paid, hold the division away then, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea paid, done then, at 2,000 guinea paid, hold the division away to the 2,002, gate, 2,000 guineas. On to treat. On to a couple of real special calves now. 53, Goldies treat by Amputane opportunity, out of an inside foreman, fragrance.
5
There's 5 full brothers sold over 9,000 guineas this year. Lot number 53, full of blood. There's a real smart thing for you. On to a couple of younger, real special sorts. Lot number 53, right there, where ask you for we'll have to ask you a bit more here. 6 to 5, 5,000 away, 5,000, 4 and go, 3,000, 2,500, bid, 2,500 a bid, 2,005, at 2,500 a bid, 2,006, 26,800, 2,008, at 2,800 a bid, hit me free bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, I'm bid, at 3,000, 3,000 a bid, free bid, hold the division, 200 more, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, I'm bid, at 3,000, 3,002, 3,025, 3,005, 3,004, at 4,000 guinea, I'm bid, 4,000, 4,000 a bid, 4 in the pen, at 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea, I'm bid, at 4 bid, 4,000 guinea bid, high seller, at 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea bid, done then, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division away to the 4,000 at 4, Andy Thompson, 4,000 guineas, he's done, thank. $54, turquoise, this is a nice heifer. Just weaned yesterday. This is a good heifer off the end. She's full brother. Her full brother is Goldies Strongbow. He was 10,000 in February to the Emsley's herd. A good bull, badly sold. Lot number 54, look at that, there's some sort of heifer for you. Right there, where for her then, 6 to 5 to 4. 4,000 away, 4,000, free and go, 3,000, 2,500, bid, 2,500 a bid, 2,005, at 2,500 a bid, 5,600, 26,800, 2,800, free bid, at 3,000 guinea, I'm bid, at 3,000, 3,000 a bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, I'm bid, at 3,000, 3,000 a bid, free bid, hold the division, 200 now, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea, I'm bid, at 2, free 2, at 3,200 a bid, at 2, but 3,002 bid, hold the division, 500 now then, at 3,002, at 3,200 a bid, at 2, but this is some heifer, that's a smart heifer, 5, 35, 38, 38, at 3,800 a bid, hit me 3,008 bid, hold on line, 3,008, at 3,800 a bid, hit me 3,008 bid, hold the division, 4,000 more, at 3,008, at 3,800 bid, hold on line mine, this is some heifer. Just turn around. At 3,008, at 3,800 bid. The hammers up then. 3,008, at 38,400. 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea. I'm bid at 4,000. Come on, try again. 4,000 guinea, at 4,002. You just seen her. 4,002, at 4,200 bid at 2 bid. 4,002 bid. 5 more. At 4,002. The hammers up. At 4,200 bid. I sell. At 4,200 bid. Hold the division away to the 4,2 at 4,2. Martai, 4,002. 30th of October, born car for a lot of shape here, lot number 55. She's a Goldies Olympia, out of an Ampertain Gigolo fairy tale back to vitality. Mother's a tremendous cow. Bred bulls to 15,000 guineas. Lovely sort of a heifer here, look at the shape here. Real shapy calf. Anybody away for her then? At 5 or 4. 4,000 away, 4,000. Free and go. 2 bid. 2,000 bid. At 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000. 2,000 a bid at 2. 2,200. 2,002. 2,002. At 2,200 a bid at 2. 2,002 bid 5. 2,005. 2,005. At 2,500 a bid at 5. 2,008. 2,800. 3,000. 3,002. 3,005. 3,008. 3,400. 4,000 guinea. At 4,000 guinea iron bid at 4,000. 4,000 a bid at 4. At 4,000 guinea. At 4,000 guinea iron bid at 4 bid. 4,000 guinea bid. 200 more, so look at the shape of her. At 4,000 guineas, at 4,002, 4,002, 4,005, 4,008, 4,008, at 4,800 bid, all out, at 4,500, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5,000, 5,000 a bit, 2, 5,2, 5,002, at 5,200 a bid, at 2, with 5,002 with 5 again, 5,2, at 5,200 bid, hold on, at 5,200 bid, 5, 55, 5,005, 5,008, 5,008, at 5,800 bid again, at 5,800 bid, hold on, at 5,800 bid, hold the division away now, 5,008, at 5,800 bid, I sell, at 5,800 bid, Durangor at 5,008, Andrew Bunting, 5,008. $56. She sells with a recipient dam, but we'll give you the cow for luck, we'll sell you the calf. She's by Haltcliffe Doctor, who's a Rossignol, and she's out of a foreman, fragrance, vitality. He's a cracking calf for you. Mother's bred beast at 15,000, 13,000 and 12,000 twice. A real calf. Lot number 56, there's a calf with the breeding and looks. Why do you asking for a calf like that? 10,000, 8,000, 5 then. 5,000 away, 5,000. Free and go. 2,500. Paid for the outfit. 2,500. At 2,500. 8, 28. 3,000. Free bid. At 3,000. Guinea iron bid at 3,000. 3,000 away to free. 3,000 guinea. At 2. 3,002. 3,002. At 3,005. 3,005. At 3,500 away to 5. 3,005 bid. Hold the division. 800 now. 3,005. 8. 38. 4. 4 bid. 4,000 guinea. At 4,000 guinea iron bid at 4,000. 4,002. 4,002 in the ring at 4,200 about 2 with 4,002 bait hold the division 5 4,500 8 4,800 4,008 at 4,800 about 8 with 4,008 bait hold the division 5,000 more 4,008 5 bait at 5,000 guinea iron bait at 5,000 5,000 about 5 at 5,000 guinea online at 5,000 guinea iron bait at 5,000 5,000 about 5 bait hold the division 200 more at 5,000 guineas at 5,000 guinea bid done then at 5,000 guinea bid high sell at 5,000 guinea bait hold the division goes at 5,000 at 5. Goes on Martai, 5,000 guineas. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Lot number 57. The first from Tweeddale. This is a powerful Louis daughter. Out back to Foxhill Farm, Irish lad and Simper. Great sort of breeding here. There's a good heifer from Jonathan. Look at that, lot number 57. What a heifers are there, right there, where rescue for then. At 6 of 5, 5,000 away, 5,000, pour and go, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2,500, bid, 2,500 bid, 2,005, at 2,500 bid, 5, 2,008, 2,800, 2,008, at 2,800 bid, free bid, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, 3,000, 3,000 bid, 3,200, 3,002, at 3,200 bid, 2, 3,002 bid, hold the division, 500 more, 3,002, at 3,200 bid, 2 with 5, 3,005, 3,005, at 3,500 bid, 5, 3,005 bid, hold the division, 8 to move on, 3,005, at 3,500 bid, 5,800, 3,800, 3,008, 4, 4,000 bid, at 4,000 guinea iron bid, at 4,000, 4,000 bid, 4 bid, hold the division, 200 more, at 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea iron bid, at 4 bid, 4,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 4,000 guinea bid, done then, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division away, at 4,000 guinea bid, the hammers up, then and gone, at 4,000 at 4, gate as before, 4,000 guineas. Hunter Civil, she's a Galloway camp by Goldies Gold Mine. $58, lovely sort of heifer here. Look at the depth for this girl.
Brother made 9,000 last May.
The brother was sold for 9,000 guineas last year into a pedigree herd. Lot number 58. Nice sort of a heifer here, right there, heifer then, that's 4,000, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 and go, bid, 2 bid, 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, 2, 2, 2,002, 2,002, at 2,200 a bid at 2 with 4, 2, 4, 2,004, at 2,400 a bid at 4, 4 for a bid at 4 with 2,004 with 6, 2, 6, at 2,600 a bid at 6 with 2,008, 2, 8, 2,008, at 2,800 bid, hold the division, 3,000 now, 2,008, at 2,800 a bid, hit with 2,000 it'd be free, 3,000 bid, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid at 3,000, 3,000 a bid, I'll take a single, at 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division away at 3,000 a free, Piper, 3,000 guineas. Lot number 59, Tweeddale Susie by Galloway Midland, who's a foreman's son, back to Irish lad in Goldmine. Real big growy heifer, lot number 59. Big cow making heifer here, right there, where rescue for then, at 4,000 away, 4,000 free then, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 and go, bid, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, at 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, 2, 2, 2,002, 2,004, at 2,400 a bid at 4, 2,004 bid, hold the division 600 now, 2,004, at 2,406, 2,6, at 2,600 a bid at 6, 2,006 bid, hold the division 8 to move on, at 2,006, at 2,600 bid, hold on, at 2,600 a bid at 6 with 2,006 bid, hold the division 800 more, at 2,600 bid, hold the division away at 2,6 at 2,6, put them together, 2,006. Number 60, Tweeddale Story by Galloway Midland.
It's a really big cow.
Out of a tremendous cow, out of a big cow here. There's a smart heifer for you, lot number 60, right there, Maraiscote, 3,000, 2,500, 2 length, 2,000 away, 2,000, 1,500, bid, 1,500, 1,500 bid, 15, 1,500, 16, 1,006, 1,600 bid, 18, 18, 1,008, 1,800, 18, 1,800 giddy bid, hold the division, 2,000 now, 1,800 guineas, 1,008, 2 bid, 2,000 guinea iron bid, 2,000, 2,000 bid, 2, not a daft heifer for money, 2,000 guinea, 2,000 guinea iron bid, 2,000, 2,000 bid, 2 bid, hold the division, 200 more, 2,000 guinea, 2,000 guinea bid, hold on, 2,000 guinea bid, hold the division, away then, 2,000 guinea bid, hold the division, up and got it, 2,002, Wood, as before, 2,000 guineas.
This is from a really good family.
61, off a very good family, lot number 61, she's a foreman, back to foreman, back to fantastic, and Nebo Amazon. Real fleshy sort of a heifer. Lot number 61. Beautiful sort of heifer here. At 4,000, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 length, 2,000 bid, at 2,000 guinea iron bid, at 2,000, 2,002, 2,002, 4, 2,004, at 2,400 bid, 4, 2,004 bid, hold the division, 610, at 2,004, at 2,400 bid, 4, 2,004 bid, 6, 26, 8, 28, 2, again, 3 bid, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3,000, 3,000 bid, 3, on the stairs, 3,000 guinea, at 3,000 guinea iron bid, at 3 bid, 3,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 3,000 guinea bid, off she goes at a 3. There you are, sir. 3,000 guineas. Marsden. Thank you, Ollie. 62. One of Jonathan's picks, Stella. By Galloway Kemp. There's a fair heifer. Real stylish, good sort of heifer. Maybe the heifer of his run, lot number 62. Look at her. Some depth and style about that girl. Where to rescue for her then? 5, 4, 4,000 away, 4,000, free and go. 3,000 away, 3,000, 3,000, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2, 2,005, 2,008, 3,000, 3,2, 3,2, 3,5, where the gods, 3, out mine, 3,005, 4 bid, at 4,000 guinea iron bid at 4,000, 4,000 bid at 4, 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea iron bid at 4, 4 bid, 4,000 guinea bid 2 more, 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea, but I am selling her, at 4,000 guinea, at 4,000 guinea bid, hold the division away to the 4,000 at 4, 2, 4, 2, 4,002, try again, at 4,200 bid, coming again, she's a good effort, 4,002, at 4,200 bid, hold the division, up for the 4-2 at 4-2, Savage, 4,002, Northern Ireland. Lot number 63, Sharp Shot.
Right easy carving family.
Off a very easy carving family, back to Dothan. Nice sort of heifer here, right there, 4,000, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 then, 1,500, 1,600, 1,006, 1,600 away, 16, 18, 18, 1,008, 1,800 18, 1,800 guinea bid, 2 bid, 2,000 guinea, 2,000 guinea iron bid, 2,000, 2,000 away, 2 bid, hold the division, 200 now, 2, 2, 2, 2,200 away, 2 bid, 2,002 bid, hold the division, 500 more, 2,002, 2,200 bid, hold on, 2,200 away, 2 bid, 2,002 bid, hold the division, 5 to go, 2,200 bid done, 2,200 bid, hold the division away now, 2,200 bid, last chance, 2,200 bid, hold the division away to the 2,002, Wood, 2,002, Messrs Wood.
This is a right heifer next.
Tweeddale Ting Tong, by Millgate Paul. Back to Goldies Terence. Good bit of blood here.
Great show calf, this.
She's a show calf breeder, look at this, Jonathan says, lot number 64. Muscle and flesh, lot number 64, look at that. Right there, where for her then, at 6 or 5, 5,000 away, 5,000, 4 and go, 4,000 away, 4,000, 3,000, bid, free bid, 3,000 guinea, 3,000 guinea iron bid, 3,000, 3,000 away to 2, 3,002, 3,200 away to 2 bid 5, 3,008, 3,800 bid, hit bid, 3,008 bid, hold the division, 4,000 now, 3,008, 3,800 4,000 bid 2, 4,002, 4,005, 4,008, 4,008, one more, you picked her, at 4,008, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5,000, 5,000 bid, at 2 again, out of the gods, at 5,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, at 5,000, 5,000 bid, at 5, but she goes at a 5,000 guinea. There you are, gentlemen, in the front row, 5,000 guineas. $65. Galloway Kemp.
Kept this as full brother for a stock bull. This is out of a really good cow.
Out of a very good cow, and the full brother's been retained for the stock bull. Lot number 65, nice sort of heifer again. Wider Heskett, 4,000, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 length, 2,000 away, 2,000, 1,500, 1,600, 1,800, 1,008, 1,818, 1,800, going to be 2, 2,000 guinea, 2,000 guinea, iron bait at 2,000, 2,000 away, 2 bait, hold the division 2, 2,002, 2,200 bait, 5 now, 2,002, 2,200 away, 2, 2,002 bait, hold the division 500 more, 2,002, 2,200 bait, hold on, 2,200 bait, hold the division away, then a 2-2, a 2-2. Go with the one before 63, Messrs Wood.
This is a really smart heifer. There's 2 brothers.
66 not here, 67, a real smart one here, Trish.
2 bulls in pedigree herds, 2 brothers.
2 full brothers in pedigree herds, and she's a Carrickmore Maximus out of a new house Cyclone. Good sort of breeding here, lot number 67. Lovely sort of a heifer, 5,000, 4,000 away, 4,000, free land, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2 made, 2,002, 2,005, 2,005, 2,500 away, 2,005, 2,8, 2,008, 2,800 away, Higby, 2,008 paid, hold the division, 3,000 more, 2,008, 2,800 away, Higby, 2,008 free bid, 3,000 guinea iron bid, 3,000, 3,000 away, free, 3,000 guinea, 3,000 guinea iron bid, free bid, 3,000 guinea bid, hold the division 2, 3,002, 3,200 about a table, 3,002 bait, hold the division 5, 3,5, 35, that's some heifer, 3,005, 3,500 about a 5, 3,005 bait, hold the division going on, 3,005, 3,500 bait, and then 3,500 bait, hold the division away, then 3,005, Adamson, 3,005, RC. '68, your last chance from this good home. Tweeddale Tilly by Newhouse Polaris.
Just 13 months old.
Just 13-month old, just a baby heifer. Lot number 68. Nice sort of a heifer here, right there, Heskett at 765. 4, 3, 3,000 away, 3,000, 2,000, 2,000 away, 2,000, 1,500, paid, 1,005, 8, 16, 18, 1,008, 1,818, 1,800 guinea, 1,008, 1,818, 1,800 guinea paid, hold the division, 2,000 now, 1,800 guineas, 1,008, paid, 2,000 guinea, 2,000 guinea iron paid, 2,000, 2,000 away, 2 paid, hold the division, 200 more, 2,000 guinea, 2,000 guinea paid, hold on, 2,000 guinea iron paid, 2 paid, 2,000 guinea paid, hold the division away then, 2,000 guinea, 2,000 guinea be done, 2,000 guinea paid, hold the division away, then a 2,002. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep hold of that girl. We'll just keep hold of her. Thank you very much, Jonathan. We'll keep hold of her. Anybody interested to see Jonathan? We'll move on to Robert, Mrs. Graham. Lot number 69, Graham Sugar Plum by Goldies Jackpot.
Highest beef value in him.
The highest beef value in the catalogue, this girl.
Yeah.
You all know how the Graham's herd performed. Just recently won the Highland Show as well. Lot number 69.
6 months in calf.
6 months in calf, and she was shown last year. She's a double F. And she's in calf to Lowford Empire. Great sort of a heifer here. Why did I ask you for her? 10,000, 8,000, 5,000 away, 5,000, 4 and go, 3,000, bid, 3,000 bid, 3,000 guinea, 3,000 guinea iron bid, 3,000, 3,000 bid, 5, 3,005, 3,005, 3,500 bid, 5 before, 4,000, 4,5, 5,000, 5,000 bid, 5,000 guinea, 5,000 guinea iron bid, 5,000, 5,000 bid, 5, 5,000 guinea, 5,000 guinea iron bid, 5,000, 5,005, 5,005, 5,006, 6,000 bid, 6,000 guinea, at 6,000 guinea iron bid at 6,5, 6,5, 6,005, 7,000, 7,000 guinea, at 7,000 guinea bid 8 bid 8, out in the gods, 8,000 guinea, at 8,000 guinea iron bid at 8.
Super heifer.
A super heifer. Fantastic temperament as well. Myber's on the gate at 8,000 guinea, at 8,000 guinea iron bid at 8 paid, 8,000 guinea paid, hold the division, 500 more, 8,000 guinea, at 8,000 guinea paid, hold on, at 8,000 guinea bid, hammers up, at 8,000 guinea paid, hopped out 8 at 8. On the telephone, Mrs. Campbell, Drimsiny, 8,000 guineas.
Now something really special.
Yep. One of the picks of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Late on in the day, lot number 70, Graham's Tiffany by Ampatane Gigolo out of Melody. Back to Melody's daughter of Ginger Spice.
Only for sale because we have 2
There's 2 left in the herd, not as good. Don't smile. Lot number 70. Lot number 70. There's 2 more, every bit as good as her, left back at home. That's the only reason she's here. She's a great heifer, one of the heifers of the day, and she's full of blood. Full of breeding here. Right there, where the rescue for her then. At 20,000, 15,000, well, 10,000 for a kicker off. 10,000 away, 10,000, 5 and go. 5,000, 4,000, free bid, 3,000 bid, 3,000 guinea, a 3,000 guinea iron bid, 3,000, 3,000 a bid, a 3,000 guinea, a 3,000 guinea iron bid, 3,000, 3,000 a bid, a 5, 3,005, 4,000 on the telephone, 4,005, 4,005, 4,005, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, 5,000, 5,000 a bid, 5, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea iron bid, 5, open the gods, 5,000 guinea, at 5,000 guinea, 5, 5, 5, 5,005, 5,006, 6,000 guinea, 6,000 bid at 6,000 guinea iron bid at 6,5, 6,5 on the telephone, 6,005 at 6,500 a bid at 5, 6,007, 7,000, 7,000, 5, 7,5, 7,005 at 7,500 bid, 8, 8, 8 bid 8, 8,000 bid, 9, 9, 9 bid, 9,000 guinea at 9,000 guinea iron bid at 9,000, 9,000 a bid at 9, 9,000 guinea at 9,000 guinea iron bid at 9, 9 bid, 9,000 guinea bid, tried again, 9,000, she's some heifer. Look at the breeding, he says, at 9,000 guinea, just value it, 9,000 guinea, at 9,000 guinea iron bid at 9,000, 9,000 a bid at 9 bid, hold the division, out to that phone, 9,000 guinea, at 9,000 guinea bid, hold on, at 9,000 guinea bid, 10 bid, 10,000 guinea, at 10,000 guinea iron bid at 10,000. We sell, she's on the market at 10,000 guinea, at 10,000 guinea iron bid at 10,000, 10,000 a bid at 10 bid, hold on, 10,000 guineas at 10,000. We thought we'd make a whole lot more, but we're going to put her on the market reluctantly at 10,000 guinea, at 10,000 guinea bid done then, at 10,000 guinea bid, hold the division away to 10,000 to 10. Harry. Yep, Harry Wood. '30th birthday present. Now this is out of Graham's Romance, who is a full sister to the heifer we just sold, and she's by office. She's out of a full sister to the last heifer by office. Nice sort of a heifer here, full of breeding. Right there, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000 a bid, 3,000, 2 bid, 2,000 bid, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, at 2,000 guinea, at 2,000 guinea iron bid at 2,000, 2,000 a bid at 2, 2,002, at 2,200 a bid at 4, 4 for a bid at 4 bid, 2,004, 2,004, at 2,400 a bid at 4 bid, 2,004 bid, hold the division 600 now, at 2,004, at 2,400 a bid at 4 bid, 2,004 bid, hold the division 6 to mover, 2,004 at 2,400 bid, hold on, at 2,400 a bid at 4 bid, 2,004 bid, hold the division 600 Mullen, at 2,400, 2,400 bid, hold on, at 2,400 bid, hold the division away then, at 2,400 bid, hold the division, hovering on at 2,4 to 2,4, Wood as before, 2,004. Oh, it must be me. Lot number 72, Graham's Tulip. Full French blood here. Full French blood, something different for you. Lot number 72. She's pulled. She's a pulled heifer. Pulled heifer here in full French breeding. Lot number 72. Right there, heifer then. At 3,000, 2,500, 2,000 away, 2,000, 1,500. Bid 1,005. At 1,500 a bid, 1,500 guinea. 1,005. At 1,500 a bid, 1,500, 16, 16. 1,006. At 1,600 a bid, 18, 18. 1,008. At 1,800 a bid, 1,800 guinea bid. Hold the division, 2,000 now. 1,800 guineas. At 1,800 a bid, 1,800 guinea bid. Hold the division, 2,000 more. 1,800 guinea, 1,800 paid, hold the division.